Good morning, everybody. And welcome to this workshop here. My name is Sylvia Kopanek. You know, helping people really solve problems, conflicts, felt much more natural to me. What was the secret to his success? Because his business mediations were really outstanding. My method is called Limbik Coaching, and the subtitle goes, Coaching with the Emotions. What do you think? How much energy does our brain consume? And now the interesting thing is that 50% of this energy is actually used by our brain to create conscious states. So one could say that consciousness is actually really expensive, right? So it's really expensive fuel. You know what the 3 F's stand for? Fight, flight, and freeze. Right? That's something that's just stopping people from taking that first important step. My explanation is, here we find the discrepancy between the rationale, the plan that we create in our cortex, and the don't like response in our limbic system. So many of my clients report to me that they are also familiar with this phenomenon. And by the way, there are companies now who won't even accept any complaints on the day when something happened. They wait, they ask you to come back the next day to complain about something, of course hoping that the next day you are already past that and will no longer even come back with the complaint, right? I call that mental self-management. So this mental self-management, mental self-healing capacity, which happens during our REM sleep, can also be used actively when the client is awake. Rapid eye movements, something happens in our brain that has a positive and actually really relieving effect. And so there was the idea to really use these guided eye movements also in coaching. One is guided eye movements. The second is listen to particular music that has a very subtle ding dong, pretty much, you know, bilateral stimulation, alternating intonation. This is the second. And the third is alternating tapping. So you tap particular points in your face and on your upper body in an alternating way. They are all extremely helpful. They are all extremely powerful, all very effective. But what I do is I test what the client's system, what the client's limbic system responds to with a huge storage of memories that are all somehow emotionally and filters our environment to check if there's any external stimulus that somehow matches something in this huge storage. And if it does, it triggers an emotional response. In order to fulfill its main job, which is to keep us alive. This is definitely the main goal of our limbic system. And it takes its job very seriously.